Our world is brimming with spectacular places, so surreal and awe-inspiring that they appear to have been lifted straight from the pages of a fantasy novel. These natural and man-made wonders seem to defy logic, leaving visitors in sheer disbelief. From lakes painted in hues that seem impossible to mountains that pierce the clouds, these breathtaking destinations challenge our understanding of reality and transport us to a dreamlike state. Ready to take a trip to the unimaginable? Let's embark on a journey through 20 of the most mind-bending places on Earth, where nature and human creativity come together in ways that will leave you questioning what's real. And before we dive into these wonders, don't forget to subscribe to What's Your Priority for more stunning travel inspirations, tips, and stories from around the globe. Let us bring the extraordinary to your inbox, one destination at a time. At number 1, we have Iceland, land of fire, ice, and northern lights magic. Iceland. The land of fire and ice is where nature's extremes come together in a spellbinding symphony. From ethereal ice caves to volcanic craters, black sand beaches to the luminous northern lights dancing across the night sky, every inch of this island feels like a dream. Iceland's geothermal lagoons and geysers provide an otherworldly experience, while the country's remote, untouched wilderness leaves you feeling as if you've stepped onto another planet. Number 2. Kazakhstan. Discover the hidden wonders of the steppes. Kazakhstan may not be on every traveler's radar, but this vast country is a treasure trove of surreal landscape. The dramatic Charon Canyon, with its vibrant red rock formations, rivals the grandeur of the Grand Canyon, while the wide-open steppes and haunting beauty of the ancient Silk Road cities give it a mystical aura. Kazakhstan's untouched wilderness, spanning deserts and mountains, feels like it belongs in a fantasy epic. Number 3. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Walking on the world's largest mirror. Imagine walking on the sky itself. This is what it feels like at Salar de Uyuni. The world's largest salt flat, spanning over 4,000 square miles, becomes a gigantic mirror after rainfalls, reflecting the clouds and creating a never-ending horizon. The optical illusion is so stunning that you can't tell where the Earth ends and the sky begins, making Salar de Uyuni one of the most surreal places on Earth. At number 4, we have Meteora, Greece. Monasteries suspended between heaven and earth. Perched atop towering rock formations, the monasteries of Meteora seem to float in mid-air, blending spirituality and nature in a way that feels almost supernatural. The dramatic pillars of stone rise like sentinels from the valley floor, and the ancient monasteries that crown them have been a place of worship and solitude for centuries. The sheer cliffs, with their impossible buildings, feel like a scene from a dreamscape, suspended between heaven and earth. Number 5. Larung Gar, Tibet. A sea of crimson in a sacred valley. Tucked away in the remote mountains of Tibet, Larung Gar is one of the world's largest Buddhist academies. From above, the endless rows of red wooden houses spreading across the valley create a mesmerizing sea of crimson. The sight of thousands of monks and nuns in this isolated sanctuary adds to the otherworldly aura, making it feel like you've traveled to a far-off spiritual dimension. At number 6, Phang Nga Bay, Thailand. A seascape straight out of a movie. If ever there was a place that felt like a hidden pirate's paradise, it would be Phang Nga Bay. This enchanting bay, scattered with emerald waters and jagged limestone cliffs, is a tropical dream come true. Hidden caves, secluded beaches, and the towering rock formations, including the famous James Bond Island, create a landscape that feels straight out of a movie. Kayaking through the maze of islands is an adventure into a world untouched by time. 7. Lake Natron, Tanzania. The lake that turns life into stone. Lake Natron is unlike any other lake on Earth. Its eerie red and orange waters, caused by high salinity and the presence of microorganisms, give it a striking, almost alien appearance. The lake's extreme environment turns any animal that dies in its waters into petrified statues, creating a scene that feels like something from a post-apocalyptic world. Its surreal beauty, though haunting, is truly one of a kind. 8. Japan. Winter. A snowy wonderland of tranquil beauty. In the winter, Japan becomes a snow-covered wonderland straight out of a fable. Snow blankets the ancient temples, while steaming onsen hot springs provide refuge from the cold. The famous Jigokudani Monkey Park in Nagano, where monkeys bathe in hot springs, looks like a scene from a mythical tale. Add in snow festivals, where entire cities are carved from ice, and Japan's winter is an enchanting experience unlike anywhere else. Nine. The Tianzi Mountains, China, where mountains reach for the sky. Rising like mystical pillars into the sky, the Tianzi Mountains are so ethereal that they were the inspiration for the floating Hallelujah Mountains in Avatar. These towering sandstone peaks, shrouded in mist and lush with greenery, give the impression of a natural fortress protecting some ancient secret. Exploring these mountains, with their breathtaking cliffs and winding trails, feels like venturing into a world untouched by time. Number 10. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana, a journey to the lost world. Mount Roraima is an ancient geological wonder that looks like it belongs in a lost world. Its tabletop peaks rise dramatically from the jungle below, often surrounded by thick clouds that give it an air of mystery. The summit is home to strange plants and unique animals, making it feel like an isolated ecosystem from another era. Trekking to the top is like journeying to the heart of an ancient, forgotten world. Waitomo Caves, New Zealand. A subterranean galaxy of glowworms. Glide silently through the subterranean rivers of the Waitomo Caves, illuminated by thousands of glowworms casting a soft, ethereal glow. The ceiling twinkles like a starry night, reflecting in the underground waters, and the silence adds to the enchantment. It feels like drifting through a galaxy hidden beneath the Earth's surface, making it one of the most mesmerizing natural wonders in the world. 12. Lake Hillier, Australia, a bubblegum pink marvel of nature. Lake Hillier's brilliant pink hue feels almost too vibrant to be real. This surreal lake on Middle Island contrasts sharply with the surrounding deep blue waters of the Pacific, creating a visual spectacle that boggles the mind. The cause of the lake's striking color remains a scientific mystery, only adding to the dreamlike allure of this hidden gem in Australia. The Alps, Europe's majestic mountain masterpiece. With snow-capped peaks that seem to stretch forever into the heavens, the Alps are Europe's crown jewel. The grandeur of these mountains, paired with serene villages nestled in their valleys, creates an almost storybook setting. Whether blanketed in snow or dotted with wildflowers in summer, the Alps are a timeless masterpiece of natural beauty. 14. Palawan, Philippines, the last frontier of pristine paradise. Palawan is often hailed as one of the most beautiful islands in the world, and for good reason. With its crystal clear turquoise waters, towering limestone cliffs, and hidden lagoons, it feels like a place untouched by time. The majestic El Nido and Coron, with their surreal seascapes, are straight out of a tropical dream. Beneath the waters, you'll find vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life, making it a haven for divers. Whether you're kayaking through emerald lagoons or exploring the world's longest navigable underground river in Puerto Princesa, Palawan's natural wonders will leave you spellbound, making it a true paradise on Earth. 15. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. A sweet marvel in nature's wonderland. Imagine a landscape dotted with over 1,000 perfectly shaped hills, stretching as far as the eye can see. The chocolate hills of Bohol, Philippines, transform with the seasons, turning lush green during the rainy months and rich brown in the dry season, giving them their chocolate-like appearance. These natural formations look almost too symmetrical to be real, as if sculpted by giants. A geological wonder, the Chocolate Hills are one of the Philippines' most iconic and magical destinations, offering a view that feels like stepping into a whimsical world straight out of a fantasy story. "16. Socotra Island, Yemen, an alien world right here on Earth. Socotra Island's alien-like flora makes it one of the most unique places on Earth. The island's dragon's blood trees, with their umbrella-shaped tops, and the bulbous bottle trees create a bizarre and beautiful landscape. With so much of its plant and animal life found nowhere else on the planet, Socotra feels like an untouched corner of the universe. A true paradise for nature lovers and adventurers. wonders. 17. Tunnel of Love, Ukraine. A fairy tale passage through nature. Hidden away in the forest of Ukraine is the enchanting Tunnel of Love, a railway track surrounded by an archway of intertwining trees. In the summer months, the tunnel becomes a lush, green passageway straight out of a romance novel. It's a popular spot for couples and photographers, and walking through it feels like stepping into a storybook. Root Bridge, Meghalaya, India. Nature's living architecture. In the rainy hills of Meghalaya, India, living root bridges form one of the most extraordinary feats of natural architecture. Crafted over centuries by local tribes, these bridges are made from the roots of rubber trees that have been guided to grow across rivers and streams. As the roots strengthen with time, the bridges become more robust, looking like a natural, living work of art. Lake Baikal, Russia, a frozen kingdom of crystal clear ice. In winter, Lake Baikal becomes a frozen masterpiece of clear ice and surreal beauty. The cracks in the frozen lake create dazzling patterns, while air bubbles trapped beneath the surface create otherworldly designs. The crystal-clear ice stretches for miles, making it feel as though you're walking on the surface of an alien world. At its deepest point, Baikal plunges to over 5,000 feet, adding to its mystique. 20. Mount Fanjing, China, a sacred mountain above the clouds. Mount Fanjing's soaring peaks are draped in mist, and its mountaintop temples appear as though they are suspended in the clouds. The red cloud's golden summit, perched atop two towering spires, is a sacred Buddhist site where pilgrims come to meditate in the serenity of nature. The entire scene feels disconnected from the modern world, creating an atmosphere of spiritual elevation and tranquility.